Assalamu alaikum. This is Dr. Zoroati Mواهب from the University of Farhat Abbas, City of Algeria. I'm pleased to be part of this conference about tourism economy in Algeria, where I will be discussing from a relational perspective some of the challenges and opportunities for improving the Algerian hotels institutions services. We cannot deny the fact that Algeria is a country known with its rich and diverse cultural and intangible heritage. However, this potential is not enough for Algeria to be a competitive destination. In fact, it was ranked 116 out of 114 countries by the 2019 Travel and Tourism Competitiveness Report issued by the World Economic Forum. And while there are attempts to improve this situation, and as part of its national strategy for tourism development, Algeria adopted a tourism management scheme, Outlook 2030, which mission is to promote the tourism and face the major challenges slowing down its development, such as economic, employment, regional and local development planning, cultural and image improvement challenges. And in this presentation we are going to explore and discuss at a micro level the major challenges that face the hospitality sector in Algeria, as well as pointing out the main opportunities for eventual improvements in the Algerian hotel services based on customers' perspective. While as well we will investigate how do customers of the Algerian hotels perceive the service quality, do they have positive behavioral intentions toward their hotels, what might be the motivations that lead them to continue dealing with their current hotels, and finally how can hotels managers take advantage of the customers' feedback in order to refine and to improve their services. So in the empirical study, we targeted regular customers of hotels established in Algeria using a questionnaire, and the final sample size was 173 respondents. A descriptive analysis using SPSS software was conducted on perceived service quality and loyalty, while a content analysis by means of lexical approach was performed on open questions. The results indicate that the respondents are globally satisfied with the levels of service quality provided in their hotels. They have also positive behavioral intentions towards their hotels, which means that the better the service is provided to customers by the hotel staff, the higher their loyalty will be. And in order to investigate the aspects of the subjects, we addressed open questions where the respondents have the opportunity to answer with their own words rather than express their opinion in scales. Therefore, we transformed the respondents' answers into standardized general themes, then we illustrated them into word clouds for better visualization of the qualitative data. The principle is that the larger the volume of the word, the more often it was repeated in the responses, and thus the more important and prevalent the theme is. So the results indicate that the hotel's location was the top criteria for the respondents when selecting the hotel the first time, followed by the provided services and the cleanliness and some other aspects less repeated in the word. The service quality is the aspect that motivates the most the respondents to return to their hotels, while the promotion were the last. The location appeared as the top additional feature offered by the hotels to their customers, which indicates that the respondents insist on the importance of the hotel's location. On the other hand, others did not observe anything extra offered by their hotels and mentioned the word nothing. The majority of the respondents would not reconsider changing to another hotel in the future for the main following reasons: for satisfaction, for the consistency of services, for the trust towards their hotels, for the excellence, the comfort, the location, the quality and the habit, and many other aspects less frequent in their responses. On the other hand, the respondents who stated that they would reconsider their hotels in the future, which represent 26% of the sample, justified it mainly because of the decline of the services each time they visit their hotels, the availability of alternatives, the high prices, for comparison reasons, and for their desire to change. These findings can help the managers and practitioners to better understand a part of the elements that can help improve the provided services and driving forces for better customer behavioral intention within the Algerian hotel industry. So we will formulate them as follows. First, to focus on the hotel's location, because studies prove that it is very crucial to invest in the hotel's location, because it will increase the market share and the profitability and thus directly affect the hotel's success. The second point is that the hotel managers should invest in a staff that keeps providing consistent levels of services. Therefore, the best hotels know that they must find appropriate people who can be trained with the skills necessary for effective service delivery and motivated enough to be performed exceptionally. The third recommendation is to not take the customers for granted, because the results of this study showed that although some customers entertain long-term relationships with their hotels, they are willing to move to another hotel if the alternative was available, and thus the hotel must investigate the reasons for such intentions, especially that maintaining customers is more profitable than acquiring new ones. Also, the repeat patronage doesn't automatically mean that customers are loyal. In this regard, hotels need to differentiate between attitudinal loyalty and calculative loyalty in order to be able to identify the right profitable customers with whom it will be possible to develop long-term relationships. The next point is to develop special bonds with the customers, because fostering mutual and beneficial long-term relationships is the core philosophy and goal of the relationship marketing, which identifies service quality, the trust, the commitment, and the communication as important factors in creating customers' loyalty. Accordingly, these factors are essential for retaining customers and for the success and the survival in competitive markets. The last recommendation is to be innovative and always add value when providing services. Many studies conducted in the hotel industry found that customers tend to be more loyal when they perceive high value. Therefore, the perceived value is not only one of the most successful competition elements, but it is also important since it affects the customer's feelings and buying intentions. From the other hand, service innovation is a concept that can be implemented to produce new attitudes towards improvement, new skill development, and new capabilities for service delivery. Some studies point to the positive influence of service innovation and technology on customer perceived value. For example, the use of technology applications can address customers' needs and preferences more precisely. I appreciate the attention you considered for this presentation, and I hope it was valuable as much as the rest of the conference topics will. Thank you, and Assalamu alaikum.